Alright guys, so I want to come at you today, show you something real quick. I had a guy message me and he was making the aider containment system like I have on the bottom of each one of my sticks for these Tethrd 1 sticks. So he had said something that he had a hard time getting these in until he realized what I was talking about. So I went back and I watched my video, and I guess I didn't really explain it too clear. I know I didn't on how I did this, so I figured I'd do a quick video today showing you guys exactly how I did this and why I did it the way I did it. So I bought these Hypertech or Hyper Tough mini bungees from Walmart. They're like $5 for 20 of these things. I've used a bunch of them for other things, but so the first thing you want to do is pull the little hook on the end down so that all you have is this part right here. Get you a pair of cutters of some kind. I got these end nips. You can use side cutters. It doesn't really matter. And just cut the metal rings off. You may have to cut it a couple of times, once on each side or something, to get through them. But just cut that little metal band off. Well, I can get a hold of it here. So you want to cut the metal band off of it on both ends. That way when you get that metal band off, it just straightens out. Now, the guy said when he done it, it was fraying out real bad because what he did was he just went under here, I think, and just cut it off, and then it was like mushrooming out, and he even tried melting it down, and none of that was working. So you just cut the metal end off, pull. When you get one end cut, you can go ahead and pull off your little hooks that are on it, and go ahead and cut the other metal bungee on this side, or the little metal band on this side. You can go ahead and cut it, but you don't cut the actual bungee cord itself. You're just cutting that little metal band off is all you're doing. If I can get a hold of it. So once you get that off and out of the way, it'll keep the factory end on this bungee cord the way it is. They come sort of sealed up, I guess. I don't know how exactly they do it there, but they come sort of sealed up to where if you don't cut them, if you don't cut the bungee cord itself, you can get it through the stick. It's still not fun, but so when you're putting these on, the first time I did this, I went through this hole right here. I put them in those holes directly under the stacking pins, and I mean that works too. But the problem with that is that they don't stack right after that. They have a problem stacking together. So you want to come over to this middle hole, the next hole over, on the bottom step, and put your bungee through that hole. Now I've already got one through those holes, and I'm not gonna take them off because they're a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna show you on the outside hole. But basically all you're gonna do is take your bungee and you're gonna feed it into that hole. Now, like I said, if you don't cut the bungee, this will go in. It's like I said, it's still not fun, but they will go in there. This took me, oh God, I don't even want to think about it really. This took quite a few minutes for me to get all these in, to do all the sticks. But I mean, if you just pinch it down and just keep working it. And what I did was, as I pinched it, I would pinch and twist and just keep pressing down, and it'll just keep squeezing it as tight as you can with your fingers and twisting it and pushing it in at the same time, and it'll slowly, very slowly, feed its way up through that hole. You could even take a small drill bit that's just a hair bigger than the hole that's already there, and you could open that hole up just a little, because there's enough material there to do that. I just wasn't going to. I mean, this is a really expensive stick, and I didn't want to go drilling holes in it. But you see how long I've been twisting that, and it's already almost through the other end here. You just got to squeeze it and push and twist, and it's coming out now. Like, Once you get it through this side over here, see I've already got it sticking out, then you could grab it like a pair of needle nose pliers or something and just pull it right through there. But you just do that same thing on both sides. And see, what I did was I pulled enough bungee through and then just tied a simple little knot in the end of it. That way it doesn't pull back through the hole, just like a little shoelace knot or something. Just tie that little knot right in the end of it and pull that knot down tight. Once you get it in there, just pull it tight so it's not going anywhere. And then you can just pull it up and that'll hold it. And then you can feed the other side through. Like I said, it's a pain in the butt, don't get me wrong, it's not fun. But that is how you get those bungees in there. Like I said, they're just the right size. I mean, it would help if they were a hair smaller, but for no more than what these cost, like it's like $5 I think for a thing of 20 of them. And they, like I said, they're not fun to fit in there, and your fingers will be wore out from squeezing real tight and twisting and pushing, but you can get them all through there. And I've had these on here all season, 0 issues. They still got plenty of stretch to them. Let me undo this one real quick and I'll show you. They worked out really, really well. I used them all season long, hunting 3 to 4 days a week, all deer season, every week. The only thing is I added this piece of paracord at the top of mine. I tied a little knot in it and tied it around the bungee so that you can get a hold of it. Because if you don't, trying to get a hold of this, just the bungee and pulling it off is not always easy, especially if you got gloves on. But if you got this little tag here, a paracord or something, you can grab a hold of it. It just pulls right off. So anyways, I just wanted to hit you guys with that and show you real quick. You know, that's how I did it. And like I said, if you'll go in the, do not go in the hole directly underneath the stacking pins, because they won't stack right after that, because the knot up here, the knot would be up here on the top side and it would be in the way for the next stacking pin when they go to stack. But if you put them in this middle hole, they'll still stack together fine and you won't have any problems. Like I said, that's just how I did mine. You guys can do it however you want. I just thought, you know, he had said that he thought he was supposed to just cut the bungee to get these off. He just cut it underneath the little metal band, and then the whole bungee cord just kind of mushroomed on him, and he tried burning and sealing them, and it just didn't work out for him. He did figure out that if you just cut the metal bands, but I just want to get at you guys real quick and show you that. Just give you that little tip. That's how I did mine. They've worked great all season, no issues. So hopefully this will help you guys if you're looking to make your own. We'll probably get out some videos here pretty soon, a long-term review on these Tethrd 1 sticks, what I think about them, how they worked all season, what I liked about them, what I didn't like, all that kind of stuff. And I got some other reviews from, because I had a lot of new products this season, so I got some other reviews I want to get out on some stuff, so that if anybody's looking at any of that stuff for themselves, they kind of got, you know, another opinion to go on. But anyways, thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.